Hello. Today we are going to start with the first part of our puzzle block. We're just going to call it part 1 for right now. We've got it laid out on a sheet of paper and sketched out so we can begin. First thing I'm going to do is go and start with a standard IPT as always. And go, okay. Now as it loads this up, we're going to look at our sketch for a moment. This puzzle block is based on a 1-inch cube. So each side is 1 inch square and 1/4 of an inch thick, or 0.25 inches thick. So to begin this, I'm simply going to come over here and I'm going to make a rectangle. The easiest way to do this is to begin with a simple rectangle that I can then stretch out. From here, I'm going to assign a couple of control dimensions of 1 inch by 1 inch. Once that is done, I will then simply finish this sketch. I will go to my features and extrude this part, because it's the only part I've got, 0.25 inches, and then that is all I'll do with it for right now. Once I have that, I will then proceed to cut out the areas that make my puzzle block. Well, to do that, I simply select the front surface, or the Z surface, create a 2D sketch upon it, and then I simply apply some rectangles. In our case, I'm going to create a rectangle there. I'm going to create a rectangle here. I'm going to create a rectangle right here. And one last rectangle from this bottom corner right here. Now I'll apply some dimensions to these to control them. 0.25. Oops, got the wrong one. That one is controlled. Like me dimension. Well, apparently, it's trying to think for us. Okay, now that I've applied all my dimensions, I believe all of them in the correct location. If they're not, we're going to double check and make sure by applying 1 or 2 additional dimensions. Now this one I just applied is a driven dimension. It is constrained by the geometry I've already assigned to the part. I'm going to accept it anyway just to make sure everything's good. Other than that, I believe, yep, that's attached to that corner, that's attached to that corner, that's attached to that corner. We're good to go. I will finish this sketch. I will then go to my extrude. And this time I'm going to use the cut option. Okay. What I'll do is I simply click on those 4 little blocks I just made, and they will cut from that original block I created. Once that is done, my part is done. If I wish to at this point, I can go in and I can adjust the properties. In this case, I'm going to change the materials around a little bit, and let's make this one, I believe on my original puzzle block this was a pink piece, so I'll make it pink. And go okay. Now, it only applies it to the one side. So I'm just going to use my shift key and apply it to all my other sides, not to be confused with an edge. That one, the sides. Properties. Past pink, apparently. If I want to, I can flip around and look at the rest of my part and apply this to the last few sides. See if I got everybody. I think I missed the back. Yep, I did. That, I believe I have all the surfaces taken care of. And we're good to go. I will simply save this, save as, and I'll put it in my folder. And we'll we'll call it Puzzle Part 1.